Hello Turtles! Welcome to Sarah Cat, Monkey Bird, and Indie Dog's Game Development Arena, where there has been a significant amount of updates in Rally of Rockets since the last devlog about a week and a half ago. First, I started working on development tools for track editing, so I can add little pins and reset the car to that location so it's easier to test a certain section of the track, as well as a little tracer object so that you can see where the car takes off and lands and adjust the jump as necessary in Blender. I also added names over the cars so that you can see who you're racing against online, and with the help of TS Yoast we added a little bit of a backdrop or back shadowing there so that you can actually read the name in other conditions. Client-side prediction has also been added. If you guys saw the teaser video, there was cars lagging all around. They're kind of bouncing and like shifting their position real quickly. They now update nice and smoothly. Client-side prediction allows me to translate them in a smooth manner, and that is awesome. Synchronized start lights. We can now race. The lights will turn green for everybody at very close to the same time. I'm not going to say it's exactly the same time, but it's definitely reasonably close for the game. Along with that, I placed the cars on the grid so that we don't have to wait for everyone to line up. In previous playtests, we were waiting for everyone to line their car up to a certain area, and it took probably, I don't know, a good 30 to 45 seconds minimum for people to line up as a fake race. Now it's just push a button and everyone gets locked to a spot on the grid, and the grid is randomized. I made it so that the cars just kind of randomly select which position they are on the grid, and everyone gets the same position on everyone else's client, so that's all working in a networked fashion. We've been running playtests every Wednesday night, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern, or 2200 to 2400 UTC. Please join us on www.twitch.tv/TimBaudet, and you can join the playtest as well. That's every Wednesday night, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern, 2200 to 2400 UTC. This next Wednesday, or this Wednesday coming up in 2 days, we have client-side timeouts being tested. So when the server disconnected before, the clients would not technically disconnect. They would wait until the server popped back up, and that was lame. So now the clients will say, oh, the server got disconnected, and you get disconnected from the game. Also on the server side, UDP was cleaned up so that when people actually disconnected, I don't continue sending packets to their address, because that's a little rude and intrusive, and also it takes up a lot of bandwidth. The server was using like 4.5 megabits per second, I think, at one point. This should clean that up a lot. Resolution settings have been added to the game. You can now change the size of the game. Go for 1080p instead of 720p, and even drag the window around as necessary. Also, a whole new build and deployment strategy, thanks to TS Yoast for helping me out on that. Essentially, I can just run a quick script, and Mac and Linux builds will automatically go to both itch.io and the builds page of rallyofrockets.com. I still need to work on getting the Windows build up in that auto deployment script, maybe before the next playtest, maybe after it, who really knows. In the next playtest we also have mirrors, so you can see who's behind you, and potentially we'll have shadows in the game, so that'll be the first time the shadows have happened. That's all of the updates that I'm aware of. I'm sure there was a lot more stuff that's happened since then. It's been a really busy time around here. Another thing to mention, I guess, would be the website's been updated quite a bit. The landing page as well as the builds page has been pretty much redone by the Choconut, and thank you very much for that, Choconut. It's been very nice. If you have a moment, please subscribe, like the video, and share with other turtles, especially those that you think would be interested in this. It's going to be an awesome rocket-boosted combat racer. That's the second project of Tim Baudet's indie adventure. Thanks for watching, and as always, until later, have a good one.